So we're back, and we are now on Mars and Gemini. So we've already kind of broke down Mars, but just to reiterate: drive, stamina, that masculine energy in a woman's chart, how we go after what we want. And what we want is generally a mix of Mars and Venus. We want to look at Venus to see we're going after what we want with that Mars energy. It's that warrior in us, that more selfish side of us, that more goal-oriented, career-driven, ambitious energy. And what house and what planets are conjunct this planet is going to color how you see a person act out their Mars. But in these series, we're strictly talking about one placement at a time. Currently talking about Mars and Gemini. So with Gemini is the twins. Gemini is curiosity. It's that very shallow, very fun, jovial, childlike energy in our charts. And also very communicative. So when we are talking about Mars, it's also a mutable sign in modality, which does come into play heavy here because, like I mentioned before, the Mars in the mutable signs doesn't operate too great. It doesn't operate terribly. It's just that they can tend to fail to focus on one thing, and completing tasks can be a challenge for the mutable signs in Mars. So with Mars and Gemini, these people make beautiful communicators. Excellent in terms of their action. When they get irritated or when they're going to be combative, they're going to just say something witty and like condescending to you to kind of like break you down to size. That's pretty much how they exercise their fight. Their warlike energy is in the area of communication and words, spoken words. So with Mars and Gemini, again, these people are wordsmiths. They're very quick as well because Gemini is quick moving. Mars is quick moving. So these people have a lot of energy. And physically they move fast. Their hands move faster. These people text back quick. My sister has this placement and I can't keep up. I have a lot of Sagittarius. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart. I'm a shitty texter. I'm terrible with my phone. But she will literally always is responding as soon as you like are sending her a message. Yeah, these people, because of that, they do well in call centers. This is a communicative sign, remember. So communication sign, remember. So Aquarius and Gemini, I have seen them do really well in call centers, like gift of gab all day, gift of persuasion. They can even, these people can be quite charming too, and quite they can lure you in with their words. That can be how they seduce you, is like how they talk to you, and just being able to really carry on a conversation pretty much. These people can like really talk and engage. They love FaceTime and being very much so, like, honestly, Mars and Gemini, I have seen this placement a lot, like do a lot of online dating. So when it comes to like FaceTime and talking on the phone, if they're into you, you're going to hear from them a lot. Okay, like I said, they're the type to text you all day, ask you all types of questions. If they're sexually interested in you, you'll know it because they'll be curious about you. Okay, because this is Mars and Gemini, curious sign. Sexually, they tend to be very curious and kinky in an I'll try anything kind of way. Not like kinky like Mars and Scorpio, but more so kinky like Mars and Aquarius. Like, okay, let's try that. It's interesting. Never done that before. We can get two of those, see if I like it. This is them. They're very much so curious. And also I've seen this play out as bisexuality in certain charts. You got to look how everything is aspected. But these people, I've seen this placement with a few people that they can date the same sex, opposite sex, and it's more so about that mental stimulation and mental connection. You could even see people that are kind of almost sapiosexual, very interested in your intellect, or at least how well you can spell. They might not be so into like philosophy and spiritual and literature like some Sagittarians would, but similar to that energy, they're going to be interested in your education level. It doesn't have to be that high, but like I said, you have to at least be able to like spell basic words. That's going to be kind of a turn off for them if you're not, at least your intelligence is at least on average level. Again, sexually, these people, this is a twin, so sometimes they can find it hard to commit, and they can find themselves attracted to more than one person at a time. This sign is totally capable of that, and pursuing more than one person at a time, and they are pretty terrible at hiding it. So either they're going to be honest with their partner, or they're going to like, their behavior will kind of give them away if they're dividing up their time between more than one person. But again, this sign, this placement has a lot of stamina, a lot of energy, a lot of moving of the hands. Don't get into a fight with these people, similar to Mars and Aries, but these people are very good with their hands, especially in combat, just saying. And also when it comes to their words, you don't want to get into a fist fight or an argument with Mars and Gemini. These people do tend to, like I said, talk a lot, and constant mental stimulation is really the key here. Like, if they like you, you really won't stop hearing from them throughout the day. If they're not interested, they might just kind of like ghost you, or not even necessarily ghost you, but you just won't hear from them as much, because they're sexually, that's kind of getting them aroused, is like the mental stimulation, that constant conversation. So if they don't want you like that, then you don't even have to bother. Yeah, that's all I have. What are they attracted to? They're attracted to, again, someone who's intelligent. They don't have to be like a scholar, but they definitely have to be someone who knows how to carry on a conversation about current events, about fun topics, about a little bit of everything. You know, a little icebreaker conversation, a lot of shallow talk, but a lot of it, you know, throughout the day. Like I said, just about what you're doing, your routine. Gemini is like that detail-oriented energy, so sexually they're gonna like be thorough in bed, okay, because they pay attention to detail, and also they're quite curious, so it's like they want to discover your body, kind of like type thing. But I don't know. That's all I have for Mars and Gemini. Yeah, look out for Mars and Cancer up next.